Good morning, friends. I'm still at my silent retreat and I'm wishing you well from there. Today, we're going to do a meditation on pleasure. So get comfy. I encourage you to lie down, turn your cameras off, whatever feels good to you, feels pleasurable to you. So we'll ring the bell and get started. So taking a moment to ground, feeling the pleasure of the earth holding you steady, letting you know you belong to this earth, this mother, who nourishes us with food, is there to ground us whenever we need. Maybe there's pleasure in stillness, in being here together. Maybe there's some pleasure in the noises around you, or not. See if you can let go of judgment a little bit. Just be curious about noise, sound. Maybe there's pleasure in the breath, maybe not. Maybe it's like a soothing internal massage. And as you check in with your body this morning or today, is there any areas that feel good? And if you can't find any, don't worry. Maybe find one that feels neutral and let yourself enjoy that. And in the neutral or pleasurable spot, just checking in what sensations are there. Are the sensations of pleasure expanding, contracting, dissolving? Maybe it's where the clothes touch you if they're soft, or your toque or your blanket. Maybe there's a pleasure in the warmth or the coolness And if any time this pleasure seeking is too much, you could open your eyes and look around your space, and maybe they can rest on something pleasurable or pleasant. Noticing how that affects the body to orient to something pleasurable outside you. Maybe you want to look out your window. Maybe you can see a tree. Or maybe you have a plant. So closing your eyes again or lowering your gaze and just checking in what's different now. Is there any pleasurable movements of energy in the body, vibrations, flow? And if you stretch your spine out and adjust to sit in your dignity, is that pleasant, pleasurable? Maybe there's some other part of the body that needs to adjust, or you need to adjust your blankets. Notice where there's comfort in the body. Letting yourself enjoy that small or large area of comfort. Inviting and allowing the body to relax a little bit more. The pleasure of that letting go. The pleasure of a little bit more ease. And if you're not lying down, you could think about lying down, letting the body more fully be comfortable and at ease. Or perhaps standing up. Letting the body speak to what feels easeful. Maybe it's remaining sitting. And scanning through the body one more time, noticing what feels pleasant or pleasurable now. And how do you know it feels good? What is that? being curious about sensations, expanding, contracting. If we stay with the pleasurable place, what happens? Do we want to run away? Or does it get bigger? Does it amplify? If you put a hand or hands on it, does it feel more supported, to be there, to grow? So breathing into the area that's easiest to feel pleasure with and in for a few moments before we end. Resting in that pleasure. Breathing it in and letting it change as it wants to. Letting this be an act of love and kindness and care towards yourself. And before we end today, just encouraging you to stay with pleasure in your life when it pops up. And maybe it's difficult to do this, but just try to stay just a tiny bit longer than usual with pleasure, be it food or nature or loved ones, pets. Just seeing if you could stay with that pleasant, pleasurable feelings, sensations a little bit longer to wake up to happiness without craving it. And I will ring the bell.